So just before we went on a break there, we went west. We found
Rock grub.
a rock grub, that's the one. And we defeated it, went up the boring hole, and then were swiftly devoured by its mate.
Swift justice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Should we do the same again, but not die?
I think so. Yeah.
I always feel when there's a picture, that's an indication that you're going the right way, or that it's something important.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't put the effort of pictures in if it wasn't the right way, right?
Right.
Yeah, let's head west again then.
Right. Rock grub. Yep.
Rock
Yep.
grub. We're gonna fight the rock grub.
And only take one hit.
Touch wood. Well, first one's a draw.
Yeah. You still didn't get hit. Fine. Oh my god.
Oh, come
what?
on.
Okay, we only took one hit in the last fight. That's fine. See, easy.
We got this.
We only have to hit it 5 more times. 4 more times.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, my prediction came true. I wasn't worried at all.
Okay. So we do not wish to explore the borehole.
No,
We want to keep going west.
here it's rather boring.
After a long walk down the tunnel, you come to a dead end. A large mirror reaching from the ceiling to the floor hangs on the end wall, and in the dim light you can just about make out your own reflection. If you wish to take a closer look in the mirror, turn to 329. Or if you'd rather make the long walk back to the last junction in the tunnel to head east, turn to 135.
Oh, mirrors are bad. Mirrors are never good. But I don't want to come all this way for nothing, right?
Yeah, I'm sort of... But it can't be both bad, right?
I definitely can. But yeah, let's take a look at the mirror. The worst that happens is... Well, actually, probably the worst is a major debuff.
Yeah. But
Like,
we've got a
death is preferable.
Yeah. It could be like the Mirror of Erised, you know? Might get
That
something
didn't
fun.
help anyone, did it?
I mean, it helped Harry. He didn't die. Well, yeah, I suppose. Thinking about the turn of events after. Let's have a close look in this mirror then. You step up to the mirror and are amused by your distorted reflection. Your head looks as large as a pumpkin and your face is exceedingly strange. Suddenly, without warning, a terrible pain pounds through your head, and you try to look away from the mirror, but you are unable to. Some evil force is keeping your eyes glued to your own reflection. You grip your head and your hands, and realise with horror that it's expanding. You can withstand it no longer, and blacking out with pain, you fall unconscious to the floor, never to wake.
What are you saying about good mirrors? There's no such thing. I mean, at this point, we don't even bother fighting the,
Yeah.
the rock grub.
So let's just pop back. And we're gonna go east this time.
Yeah, east?
East.
Chat, what do you think? East? Ouch.
Oh, you could probably, maybe you should be looking at your mirrors a little bit more close. Well, not closely. Get somebody else to look at your mirrors.
Wow, you're real good
Wait,
motivational.
that didn't come out how it meant to. I meant
If somebody else looks in your mirrors, maybe there'll be a nice reflection in them.
Oh, I meant they might be able to help. I don't know.
I think our only choice is east.
I think so. Although I have noticed it's a different page number.
No, it was 68.
No, when...
Oh, different from going back.
Yeah.
I see. It's probably because this one says you decide to turn east instead of west or whatever.
Yeah.
It needs a separate.
Okay. You walk down the passage and soon find yourself standing at the edge of a deep, dark pit. The passage continues east on the other side of the pit. You think you could possibly jump over it, but you're not sure. It's a rope hanging down from the ceiling over the centre. Will you throw your shield over the pit and jump after it? Jump over the pit carrying all your possessions, or reach for the rope with your sword to enable you to swing across the pit?
Oh, these all seem bad.
Yeah.
I feel like if I you even have to like reach out with your sword to grab the rope. If we throw our shield and then we can never get it back, I'm gonna be very sad. But it does seem like the safe option.
I think so. It seems like... I mean, I didn't even know we had a shield. I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm. But it'll be like, oh, from now on you fight with 2 less skill. Or...
Yeah.
And I like our high skills.
Me too. But we do have a bookmark, so if it turns out awful...
Okay, let's jump over the pit.
Yeah.
I'd rather die than
with all of our
lose a
stuff?
shield. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
30 it is. Yeah, Badge Buns is saying that if we go for option 3 we might lose our sword.
Oh, yeah.
That would be bad.
Let's just jump. Leap of faith.
Oh, it's a luck test.
That's fine, we just need to roll a 6 or lower.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Easy. I'm not worried, I'm very worried.
Your armour and sword weigh you down, but you just manage to land safely on the far edge of the pit. You waste no time and head east. The tunnel makes a sudden left turn and continues north as far as you can see. You soon arrive at a closed wooden door in the left-hand wall. So we can open the door or keep going north.
Why wouldn't we open the door?
Yeah, we've always opened the door so far.
Yeah, like the other 2 doors. And they've not been bad.
Well, this one's got a picture.
Oh.
The door opens into a large candlelit room filled with the most extraordinarily lifelike statues of knights and warriors. A white-haired old man dressed in tattered rags suddenly jumps out from behind one of the statues and starts to giggle. Though he looks like a fool, the sparkle in his eyes makes you think there is more to him than is apparent. In a high-pitched voice he says,
"Oh good! Another stone for my garden. I'm glad you have come to join your friends. Now I'm a fair man, and so I ask you a question. If you answer correctly, I'll let you go free. But if you answer wrong, I'll turn you to stone."
He starts to chuckle again, obviously pleased with your arrival. Will you wait for his question, attack him with your sword, or make a run for the door?
I mean, I think the other 2 are instant death.
Yeah, I feel like...
This guy holds all the cards.
Yeah, let's find out what the question is. The old man points at one of the statues, and you recognise it immediately. It's the knight who started the Trial of Champions. The agonised look on his face locked in stone for eternity. The old man smiles, saying,
"This man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. How much does he weigh?"
£200.
Wait, hang on.
Wait.
Oh, I hate math. But we will get the answer. So, it's £200. Yeah.
Yeah, because half his weight
Yeah.
and is.
I overthought that, and I was like, no, yeah, it is. You're right.
I think that's the idea, is that you trick yourself. You're like, oh wait, maybe it's that. Maybe it's not that.
It's definitely not £100. And I think the trick answer is 150.
I think so.
This is the sort of question that you see on Facebook that gets like thousands and thousands of comments, and
Oh yeah, the data mining ones.
yeah, it's £200.
Still smiling, the old man looks at you and says,
Well done, stranger. You have answered correctly. I wish you good fortune during the rest of the Trial of Champions. And, to this end, I shall increase your powers.
He then mutters a few more unintelligible words, and you feel a powerful surge soar through your body. You gain 1 point to each of your skill, stamina, and luck scores. You bid the old man farewell and leave his room to continue north along the passage.
God, I'm so glad his question was basic math.
Yeah. Oh, do we want to have a quick look at the map? The terrible map.
Can you say that with inverted commas, please?
So for anyone that's new, our
Map is an overstatement.
yeah. I will show you the map. So this is us at the Ragged Old Man. We come from the deep dark pit. Oh, it's got the greyed out options that we've been to before.
That didn't take. Okay, cool.
If I zoom out a little, that's the Pit of Worms.
The
Laughing Faces. Some bloody voice. Large Iron Bell. We took the Western Path. This one seems slightly more useful than the previous, but it still doesn't,
It's not a map.
Yeah.
It's more of like a flow chart.
Yeah. A map of decisions as opposed to a map of direction. Okay, let's continue north. Only a few metres further down the passage, you see another closed door in the left-hand wall. The letter X is scratched into its centre panel. Putting your ear to the door, you listen intently, but can hear nothing. Do we want to open it or keep walking north?
I mean, door.
Yeah.
Yeah, door.
Door.
I can't say no to a good door.
Yeah, and this one's got a symbol on it, Maybe it's an interesting door. Let's open it. The door opens into a large room.
Oh, that's not ominous at all. Oh no. Oh, well, that's okay. Let's leave.
You look around the room and see nothing of interest apart from an alcove in the west wall and a stone chair in the middle of the room. Sitting in the chair is the skeleton of an armed warrior, possibly a contestant from years gone by. The skeletal fingers of his right hand are gripped around a piece of parchment. Do we want to take the piece of parchment or walk over to the alcove?
Okay, so this was the image that was on the cover of my book of Deathtrap Dungeon.
Yeah.
I also have no idea. It's obviously going to come to life, but I think we might need the parchment.
Yeah.
I want the parchment.
I kind of want the parchment.
But I also, at the same time, was like, you reach for the parchment, the skeleton stabs you in the neck, you die. This is the end of your journey. Oh, let's take the parchment.
Yeah.
Fight the skeleton.
Be triumphant. Okay. Touching the parchment has precisely the effect you had feared. The skeleton lurches forward and, rising from its chair in a series of jerky movements, raises its sword to strike you. Lunging sideways, you draw your sword to defend yourself, and you must fight.
I mean, where was the option to just slam your sword against the skeleton's face before taking the parchment?
Or put your shield in front of him. Or
Mhm.
take the sword away.
Where are the sensible options, guys? Also, how is it reading my mind?
Okay.
Yeah, let's find it. It's going to be worth it.
Oh, it's got a skill of 8.
Ah, easy. He's beat us by 5.
Yeah. Ooh, a draw.
Mhm.
Oh, our maximum skill's gone up, but our current skill has not.
Oh. That's a bit shit, old man.
Oh! You see the dice switch? Oh, he hit us. Oh, come on.
Ah. Think it this way, we didn't take that 1 damage from the rock grub
True, true.
because we died.
Yeah!
We are triumphant.
Do we want to take a snack?
Just 1 snack as a treat.
Yeah. Just taste a little treat. There
Did we
go.
only get 2 gold?
Yeah, we got 2 gold at the start. In our little box.
I thought it was more than that. Definitely should have robbed the other boxes.
I know.
I guess that's not the way of Heidi oregano.
Once again, you reach for the parchment, only this time it's lying amidst a pile of broken bones. Unfolding it, you see a map of a room with a drawing of a hideous creature inside it. Beneath the monster is a rhyme which reads,
Should you meet the manticore, of its tail beware. Shield yourself against the spikes that flying through the air.
You fold the piece of parchment and put it in your backpack. Repeating the rhyme over and over to yourself, you walk across to the alcove. Okay. So manticore...
I've got it, don't worry.
Yeah.
Manticore. Yada yada.
tail fling spikes. Okay.
There we go.
Nice.
Easy. I mean, like, as a DM, manticores, they fling spikes.
Yeah. At the back of the alcove are some steps leading down into a cellar. Cobwebs brush your face as you descend. The cellar ceiling is quite low, and the floor is strewn with rubbish and debris. In the middle of the wall opposite you is an archway which leads into another crystal-lit tunnel. There are large mushrooms growing on the rubbish to your right. If you wish to step through the archway, turn to 35, and if you wish to stop to eat some of the mushrooms, turn to 233.
I'm an advocate of not eating the glowing mushrooms from growing from the rubbish.
Yeah.
It seems like standard like adventure guide, don't eat the glowing mushrooms.
Yeah. Well, they're not glowing, they're just growing.
Oh.
But also, we don't know what kind of mushrooms they are.
Yeah. I
And
mean, that makes it less tempting if they're not glowing. They're just
yeah.
trash mushrooms.
Okay, let's
I
go
mean,
Hmm?
the question I'd ask is, what's the best that could happen?
They're a tasty snack, and we get a little bit of health back.
Do we need that?
No.
So, yeah, let's just leave them.
Yeah, let's leave the mushrooms alone. The tunnel continues west for several hundred metres, finally ending at some steps leading up to a closed trapdoor. You climb the steps slowly, hearing muffled voices above you. In the dim light you can see that the trapdoor is not locked. If you wish to knock on the trapdoor, turn to 333, and if you wish to burst through the trapdoor with your sword drawn, turn to 124.
It's really polite.
Yeah.
I feel like if they give us the option to knock on a door, we should take it.
I think so. Then again, we are the kind of person that just attacked two hobgoblins that were having a scuffle.
This is different, though.
Ah, true, yeah.
Like, they were obviously up for a fight. We don't know about these guys.
Yeah, it could be anyone in here. Let's knock. Let's be polite.
If anything, it will throw them off their guard. They're expecting someone to burst through a trapdoor.
You hear footsteps,
Oh, fuck.
and suddenly the trapdoor is thrown back. For a few seconds you're completely blinded by the bright light from the room above, and you do not see the goblin thrusting his spear downwards, or hear sadistic laughter as the point pierces your neck. Your adventure ends here on the stone steps of the tunnel.
I mean, this is what you get for following my advice. How far back was the last bookmark? Oh, it was the rock grub one. Okay.
Yeah, back.
Okay, let's speed run this.
Yeah.
We know the answer to the riddle. What did we fight? We fought.
There was the.
Oh, test your luck. Could jump across the thing.
Gotta fight the skeleton so we can get the parchment, so we get the note, because I feel like if we don't have the parchment option,
it won't let us.
It won't let us.
Okay, that's fine. We'll do it again.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going east.
We're
gonna jump over with all of our possessions.
Yep, and easy roll of 5.
Oh, roll
or
of
4,
4.
whatever. Yeah,
Yep.
easy.
And then we open the door.
Get on the floor. Everyone do dinosaur.
Yep.
£200. I
Wait
say
for his
before he asks the question.
Yep.
He does the thing that doesn't help us at all. We open next door to get the skeleton.
And then we want to take the parchment. Oh no, a fight!
Didn't see it coming. We might.
Oh!
You game. Watching you.
I saw that. I mean, it worked in our favour this time, but...
No, we'd won anyway. They were just trying their luck. Ah, suck it.
Yeah! Don't even need a snack this time. Excellent. We win! Woohoo! Yep, Manticore, tail, blah blah blah. We don't want to eat the mushroom.
Nope.
This time we want to burst through with our sword drawn.
Yes. That didn't take long at all.
You throw the trapdoor open and run up the steps into a bright lantern-lit room. 2 goblins are sharpening their short swords on a stone set in the middle of the floor. You catch them momentarily off guard, but they quickly recover and both rush forward to attack you. And you must fight.
Yeah, it's funny, I would have sworn that these looked like the kind of goblins that would have used spears.
Yeah! Oh. Egopunk says, I wonder if there's a metagame once you play every book where you fight the possessed table that jiggles your dice. Oh. It annoys me so much because I'm like, okay, cool, that's the dice, are nice and settled, and then, oh, what's this?
Somebody need the table.
Oh dear. Alright.
Oh
First
wow,
goblin.
oh no.
I feel a little bit bad for them now.
Could you imagine if we were at full strength of 13?
Yeah.
I don't feel bad, they would have stabbed us in the neck if
That's true.
we didn't do it first.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, now I feel a little bad. Okay. I mean, we've never beat them by double digits before, have we?
No. Not in a while.
Okay.
Yeah!
It seems kind of cruel that we were defeated so easily by
By goblins that we defeated so easily.
Mm-hmm.
The only furniture in the goblin's room are a table, 2 chairs, and a cupboard on the wall. There are 2 closed doors, one in the west wall, and the other in the north wall. Will you open the cupboard, open the west door, or open the north door?
I mean, of course we're going to open the cupboard, right?
Yeah, we've got to open up the cupboard.
Could be Narnia in there.
And then after that it's going to be an arbitrary choice.
Which, maybe we should just put a bookmark down now then.
Yeah. Because we've sped run up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from the fight. So yeah, if you pop a bookmark down, and then that's a nice, like, before our arbitrary decisions.
These books are full of those. It's like left or right. Left? Oh, you die.
Yeah. Open the cupboard. The cupboard contains a wooden mallet and 10 iron spikes, which you put in your backpack while wondering which door to open. Are they the same numbers as before?
I didn't pay attention.
Oh no. I mean, we could check, but that would be cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, west or north?
North? I mean, we've gone west so many times.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we've kind of been going back and forth across the east to west line a lot. Let's go north. The door opens into another tunnel, which rises gently into the distance. After walking uphill for a while, the tunnel levels out, and you soon arrive at a door in the right-hand wall, to which a withered hand is nailed. Open the door, or continue north?
It's so... Oh, there's a hand nailed to a door, Maria. I don't know if that's a good sign ever, but I still want to open the door.
Yeah, I kind of want to know. Because it could be that it's handy inside.
I mean, probably not, but sure, let's keep optimistic.
Oh, we got an achievement.
Lend a hand. Oh, okay.
You enter a room in which a man in tattered clothing is standing chained to the wall by his left arm. You see that his right hand is missing, and realise that his must be the hand nailed to the door. Pleading for mercy, he cowers back from you as far as his chains will allow. Do you want to cut him free from his chains, or leave him and head north?
I mean, there's no way we're leaving Dave behind.
Yeah.
I've named him now. You can't leave.
Alright, let's free Dave. You step up to the frightened man and cleave the chain with your sword. He drops to his knees and bows, thanking you over and over again. He tells you that 4 years ago he entered the Trial of Champions but failed. He fell down a pit and had to be rescued by a trial master, one of Baron Succumvit's dungeon administrators. He was offered a choice between death or servitude in Death Dungeon as the trial master's minion. Choosing the latter, he worked like a slave until he could stand it no longer and tried to escape. Alas, he was unsuccessful, and was captured by the trial master's wandering orc guards. To teach him a lesson, they cut off his hand and condemned him to a year's imprisonment in this cell. You ask him whether there is any information that might be of use to you. He scratches his head.
Well, I haven't exactly done very well in here myself,
He says.
but I do know that you will need to collect gems and precious stones if you hope to get out. I don't know why, but there it is.
Without another word, the ragged prisoner dashes out of the room, turning left into the tunnel. Decide to keep heading north and turn right into the tunnel. There is an open pipe in the right-hand wall, about 1 metre in diameter. It's too dark to see far down it. You shout into it and hear your voice echoing down the iron pipe until eventually the sound fades away. Do we want to go down the pipe?
Pipe might lead to water, and the riddle said, when doth water meet, jump in, dude.
Yeah.
Or I might be paraphrasing.
That's true, although we also crawled into a borehole and auto-died.
And what kind of writer would put the same thing in twice?
True, true.
One with a sense of humour, but...
Yeah, let's go down the pipe. Why not? We're not too far away from our bookmark anyway.
Mm-hmm. And if there's a rock grub down here, or a water grub, or then so be it.
The pipe is wet and slimy, but you crawl on into the dank darkness, slithering and sliding as you go. Suddenly your hand touches something hard and square, which feels as if it was made of wood. It rattles as you shake it, and you decide that you must be holding a box. If you wish to crawl back out of the pipe to examine your find, turn to 162. If you'd rather press on further down the pipe, taking the box with you to examine later, turn to 4.
I mean, what's the harm in looking at it now?
We might get stuck trying to turn around.
I guess. But we've been slithering and sliding.
That's true. Yeah, let's crawl out and see what we've got.
Mm-hmm. What's the worst that could happen?
Removing the box by the lid of the tunnel, you find an iron key and a large gem. It's a sapphire, and you gain a luck point. Placing the
Nice.
items carefully in your backpack, you set off north once again.
Oh, so we didn't continue down the pipe, so...
Oh,
Well, this seems like the good option, right?
I think so.
Like, I feel like if we went the other way, it would have been like the goblins just finishing their lunch break, flush all the toilets.
There's a new branch in the tunnel on your left, and ahead you see 2 bodies lying on the floor. You stop and peer down the tunnel, but seeing no doors or creatures, you decide against walking down it. With your sword drawn, you walk over to where the bodies lie. Oh, okay.
Zombies?
The bodies are those of 2 orc guards. At least one of your rivals in the Trial of Champions must still be ahead of you. A quick search of the bodies produces nothing apart from a necklace of teeth hanging around the neck of one of the orcs. Do you want to wear the necklace, or set off north without it? Now,
Oh, I'm leaving this one with you.
it's a little bit meta, but in one of the other books, wasn't there a purpose for teeth?
I don't know. Okay, what's the best case scenario? Best case scenario is we need this item to do something later.
Yeah, or we can maybe like bribe an orc with it, or exchange it for something, or use it as a part of a disguise. Although it'd be kind of hard to believe because we've got a sword and a shield.
Mm-hmm. And worst case scenario, we get like a tiny debuff.
Yep.
Which I say, I was going to say leave it, but I've convinced myself to take it.
I'm kind of tempted to take it, just because I don't know. I can't think of the problem of wearing it.
I mean, it's cursed. That's the problem.
Oh, of course, yeah. I forgot about curses. I could roll a dice.
No, we should decide.
Yeah.
What is there anyone left in chat? Chat.
Chat, help us. Do we want to wear a necklace made of teeth?
I think so. Just do it.
Yeah. Eagle Punk says pearly whites.
Yes.
That seems like an agreement. Let's wear the necklace.
1, 2, 3.
Boop. The necklace is an amulet of strength. You gain 1 skill point and
Yes.
1 stamina point and continue your quest north. Nice. So that means
Yeah.
our skill goes up to the 13 now.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Okay,
so
yep.
good.
totally what I thought would happen.
I'm just gonna write on my little note card, teeth equal good.
Teeth do equal good.
There we go.
9 out of 10 dentists agree.
What does the 10th one think?
They're just very contrary. They want to be different.
The tunnel soon ends at a junction. Standing here alone and wondering which way to go is one of your rivals. It's one of the barbarians. You call out to him, but at first he does not answer. He merely stares at you coldly, his hands firmly gripping his axe. You walk up to him and ask which way he's heading. He grunts his reply, saying that he's going west, and you may go with him if you wish.
Yes, friend. Look at him. Look at his thighs.
Oh wow.
Thigh friend.
Yeah. Why are the walls screaming?
I mean, do you remember what this place is called?
Oh yeah. That'll be why the walls are screaming.
Yeah, I like barbarian friend.
I like barbarian friend too. Let's go west.
It's ninja guy that you need to worry about.
Although you're slightly uneasy in each other's company, you know that there can only be one winner in the Trial of Champions. You're both content to share in the benefits of a temporary alliance. You begin to tell each other of your exploits so far, of the monsters and traps encountered, and the dangers overcome. Walking along, you soon come to the edge of a wide pit. It's too deep and too dark to see the bottom. The barbarian offers to lower you to the bottom with his rope, saying he has a torch which he can light for you to use. So do you want to accept, offer to lower him down, as he's so eager to investigate, or suggest that you both jump over the pit instead?
I take the guy at his word.
And I think we're a bit lighter than he is. We might struggle with his weight, because he's quite well built.
Yes.
Okay.
We might have to test our luck if we lower him down.
And I think we definitely have to test our luck if we're both going to jump over it.
And our luck's not doing so hot right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down.
You tie the rope around your waist and take hold of the lighted torch given to you by Throm, as your barbarian ally calls himself. Taking hold of the slack rope, Throm lowers you slowly over the edge of the pit and down to the dark depths below. You can see by the light of the torch that the sides of the pit are extremely smooth. You drop about 20 metres before hitting the bottom of the pit. There, you see another tunnel heading north, and you call to the Throm and tell him of your discovery. He calls back and saying that he's going to tie the rope around a protruding rock on the edge of the pit and will come down and join you. You hear him climbing down, and soon you are together again. Throm retrieves his rope by shaking it off the rock, and you set off north along the new tunnel. Secret tunnel!
Secret tunnel. Through the dungeon.
Secret tunnel.
And
On a stone
die.
ledge, in the tunnel wall, you see 2 dusty leather-bound books. Throm grunts contempt for the written word, urging you to leave the books and hurry on. Do you want to open the red book, the black book, or continue north?
Oh. Yeah, I think I've made my point. No.
Yeah. I kind of want to open up the black book.
You're just a goth at heart.
I am.
When was our last save point?
Our last save point
That doesn't really help.
was after we fought the goblins
At the cupboard.
at the cupboard.
Oh, we have climbing pitons, so we could have used those there. What was it? Cupboards?
Cupboard northwest.
Oh wait, we've got a map.
Oh yeah. So, I've come quite a way actually. So this was the goblins, door with the withered hand, and Dave. And then there was the open pipe where we got a box that gave us a sapphire, and
Yeah, that we need.
yeah, the orc guards that were dead. Then we met Throm. Then we found.
So we've not actually done anything that required a check, right? Since.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, let's just open a book, and we could speed run back through it, or.
Yeah.
And I think you're right on the black over red. Red is blood, and.
Black is secrets.
Black seems like the obvious choice for the bad one, right? So it won't be that.
Yeah. Let's go for the black book. The book's pages are sealed together, but a small hole has been cut out in the middle of them, just large enough to hold a small corked bottle containing a clear liquid. You show it to Throm, who holds up his hand, indicating that he does not want you to come anywhere near him with it. His distrust of things unknown is strongly evident. Do you want to drink the liquid, rub it into your wounds, open the red book, or leave the bottle and book and continue north with Throm? Why do we have to drink it or rub it in now? Why can't we just take it with us?
Or drop a cloth into it. Hey, the fact that it's not asking us if we want to drop a cloth into it
Yeah, that's
makes
true.
me want to drink it.
Tasty.
I feel like it's just like someone's secret booze stash. Yeah, let's drink it.
No.
Nothing bad has ever come from drinking strange liquids that you find in a black book in a Deathtrap dungeon.
The liquid is a magical potion which will enable you to detect hidden traps, and you gain 2 luck points. If you've not done so already, you can open up the red book, or we can continue north.
Not a chance.
Yeah,
we got the good one.
Yep.
Oh, unless... what if there's a gem in there?
Or secrets. Or clues.
Oh. Chat.
I'm just remembering on... I can't remember which book we were on with
Where
the
there were
rings.
Spit Toad. You're thinking of Spit Toad.
Spit Toad, yeah.
It was Lizard King.
Oh gosh. Lizard King, yeah.
We got completely screwed. But I'm also remembering Firetop Mountain, where we didn't have all the keys. And we sat sad on a box after we defeated the end boss.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Open it?
Yeah. We did say we can always speed run back here.
Yeah, we didn't have any dice rolls to get here. The worst thing is a debuff.
As you open the book, it begins to disintegrate and the pages turn to dust in your hands. You manage to keep a few fragments and read the handwritten script. The book appears to be about monsters, and from what you can make out, it contains a full description of a monster called the Blood Beast. It's a horrific bloated creature with tough spiny skin and facial blisters which burst open to become mock eyes, evolved to hide the Blood Beast's only weak spot, its real eyes. Blood beasts usually dwell in pools of fetid slime which give off poisonous gas. This gas is so strong that it can easily knock people unconscious. The blood beast, although too bulbous to haul itself out of its slime pool, has a long and vicious tongue which it wraps around its victims before it drags them into its pool. As the victim's flesh starts to decompose in the vile slime, the blood beast will feed from it. You tell Throm about the grotesque beast, but he merely shrugs his shoulders and tells you to get going.
Oh, well, see, all good here.
Yeah. Bed also equals good.
No, that's not the lesson to be drawn from here.
Okay, let's continue north. I wonder if the blood beast is the creature that was on the front of this cover of the book.
Oh, I hope not.
The tunnel turns sharply to the right, continuing east as far as you can see. Throm stops and tells you to halt as well. He turns his head slowly from side to side, listening.
What's Throm's voice? It's like a barbarian. He's like really... I hear footsteps coming down the tunnel towards us.
He whispers.
Draw your sword.
You both crouch down to hide in the shadows, and not a minute too soon. For a moment later, you see the silhouette of two armed figures approaching. Throm jumps up and dashes forward, screaming a loud battle cry. There are two cave trolls in front of you. Throm attacks the first one with his battle axe, and you run to his aid and attack the second cave troll. You must fight.
Do 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 do. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. It's fine. It needs to beat us by 4.
Nice.
I mean, it's statistically unlikely that we don't take a hit.
There we go.
Yeah. Preparing us there.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah.
Can't I call him?
Okay. 288
Feel
is...
cruelly defeated.
Surely cruelly would be like Throm turning on us.
Or the goblins.
Yeah. You look to your left and see Throm is standing over the cave troll he's slain. Blood is pouring out from a deep cut in his shoulder, but it doesn't seem to worry him. You search the bodies of the cave trolls, but nothing apart from a bone ring on a leather cord hanging around the neck of one of them. The ring is engraved with a symbol which Throm recognises. He explains that it must have belonged to the druids of the north, and that an ancient talisman such as this will increase your powers if your body is able to accept it. Throm will not touch it, and advises you to leave it well alone.
Oh, this could be test your luck, isn't it?
I think so.
Let's leave it.
I think we leave the ring.
I mean, best case scenario is we get some buff on our stamina or skill, and we're doing pretty well on those.
Yeah, like I am happy with where we are with it.
I just compared this to Lord of the Rings. Let's.
Yeah. Yeah, let's leave the ring.
Yeah.
The tunnel leads into a damp, high-ceilinged cavern with a rock-strewn floor. Long, dripping teeth-like stalactites hang down threateningly, their constant dripping creating milky pools on the floor. The tunnel carries on through an archway carved in the shape of a demonic mouth. If you wish to search the chamber, turn to 374. If you'd rather head straight for the archway, turn to 60.
I feel like there might be 3 gems that we need, so we should be searching every opportunity we get.
So we've got...
Because there were 3 keys in Warlock Firetop Mountain. We've got a sapphire and
an emerald.
emerald. I feel like there might be like a diamond that we need.
Yeah, or a ruby. Yeah, must collect gems from precious stones. Weak spot blood pieces its eyes, show just how it gets spikes.
Some good knowledge here that's none of it's come up.
Yeah.
Got lots of provisions though.
I think we search the chamber.
Yeah. But we might.
Might. I'm okay with that risk.
Okay.
You walk around the cavern but find nothing of interest. Throm calls out behind you, saying that he's found a leather pouch under a pile of rock. Opening the pouch, he laughs out loud as a tiny mouse runs through his fingers and scurries off into a crevice between two boulders. Suddenly, you hear the sound of cracking rock above you, and look up to see stalactites breaking off the roof. Throm's booming laugh, which still echoes through the chamber, has made the stalactites vibrate and break off. You yell at Throm to run through the archway as the stalactites start to crash to the floor. Time to test our luck?
Oh well. It's a nice little moment there.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh well. Either we die or we take a lot of damage.
Well, we managed it.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, our luck.
Our luck kept on getting increased.
Oh wow.
We haven't had to roll a luck for a little while.
I didn't realise it had increased that high. Oh great.
Yeah. Despite the stalactites crashing all around, you manage to dash through the archway without injury. You look round and see Throm thundering towards you, one arm over his head for protection. He dashes into the tunnel and leans against the cold wall, panting heavily. He apologises for starting the rockfall and offers you his hand to shake. You tell Throm that maybe he should use sign language in future, even for laughing. You both smile and head east once more.
Oh, I'm gonna be really sad when From dies.
Yeah, he's gonna inevitably die horribly, and it'll be the shame. We're not allowed to have friends.
No. The formatting of the book does not allow for it.
Yeah. Oh. The tunnel ends at a large oak door. Throm wastes no time in testing the handle, and is somewhat surprised to find the door unlocked. He pushes it open and walks into a torch-lit chamber. Sitting alone in an ornate chair is a dwarf, who bids you enter the chamber. As you do so, the oak door swings shut behind you.
Adventurers, you have done well to get this far.
Says the dwarf in a deep voice.
However, as you both know, there can only be one winner in the Trial of Champions. As Trial Master, it is my duty to baron some of it, to let only the most able continue. Therefore, I must devise a test of wits and strength to eliminate one of you. Please do not attempt to dispose of me. It would be utterly pointless, for, as you can see, there is no obvious way out of this chamber, and only I know where the hidden exit lies. Now, if you would care to decide between you who will go first, I will make the necessary preparations. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You look at Throm, suddenly angry that your effective partnership might come to an end. He leans over and whispers in your ear that you should try to kill the dwarf and worry about the exit later. Do you want to join Throm in attacking the dwarf, or do you want to persuade Throm to go through with the dwarf's test?
We all know that From has to die.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry From.
I feel bad, but at the same time,
there can only be one.
There can only be one. You had to say it. I love that film so much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Throm. Oh, okay. Let's do the test.
Mm-hmm.
You tell Throm there is no point in killing the dwarf, as you'll never find your way out of the chamber alone. You argue that an opportunity of tricking the dwarf may arise later, once you have found the exit from the chamber, so you intend to go through with the dwarf's test. You tell the dwarf that you're ready, and he beckons you to follow him, telling Throm to wait for his return. A secret door opens in the chamber wall, and you follow the dwarf into a small circular room. He closes the door behind you and hands you 2 bone dice, telling you to throw them on the floor. You roll a 6 and a 2, a total of 8. The dwarf asks you to roll again, but this time you must predict the roll. Will it be the same, higher, or lower than 8?
This is no test of skill or wit.
Nope. It's just gambling.
I mean, the average on 2d6 is 7.
Mm-hmm.
So, logically, we should say that it would be less. I feel like this is such bullshit. Maybe we should throw down a...
I'm feeling like a bookmark, because I feel like it's not like it's making us roll.
It's not fair.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if we guess that it's less than...
Oh, right. Okay. Well, odds are on our side.
Yeah! You got a 7.
Oh, look, 7. God, you'd be a maniac to guess it would come out the same.
The dwarf congratulates you for guessing correctly. He tells you that you must now progress to the second stage of the test. He reaches for a wicker basket and tells you that a snake is held within it. He tips up the basket and the snake drops onto the floor. It's a cobra, and it rears up in the air ready to strike. The dwarf tells you that he wishes you to test your reactions. Bare-handed, you must grasp the cobra below its head, avoiding its deadly fangs. You crouch down on the floor, tensing yourself for the moment to seize it. Time to test our skill. If the total is same or less than, well, if it's
easy.
If it's 2d6, we can't fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we literally can't roll a 13.
With lightning speed, you thrust your hand out and grip the cobra just below its open mouth. You lift it up and, arm outstretched, dangle it in front of the dwarf. He doesn't flinch, but says in his calm, expressionless way, "Please put the cobra back in the basket." Oh, sorry.
You didn't want to hear my terrible accent.
I
understand.
I do.
Please put the cobra back in the basket and prepare for the final part of the test. Follow me.
You do what he says and follow him back into the chamber, where Throm is pacing up and down, obviously ill at ease. You wave to him, while the dwarf opens the second secret door and tells you to walk on through and wait for him. Again, you comply, and you find yourself in another circular room, although this one resembles a small arena. The floor is covered with sand, and a small balcony runs around the arena wall. Opposite the secret door by which you entered is an ominous-looking wooden door. Suddenly you hear a shout, and you look up to see the smiling dwarf standing on the balcony. He throws 2 pieces of paper down to you. On one of them, the words "No crop is" are written. On the other, "Ruin moat." In his ever-calm voice, he says,
If you rearrange the letters of the words, you will find the names of 2 creatures, and you may choose which one to fight in my arena of death. Okay, so
Scorpion
no
is no crop is.
Oh, very good, very good. And ruin mode. Minotaur?
Minotaur, yeah.
Oh, well, they both sound awful.
I guess the scorpion?
Could you imagine if it's just like an actual scorpion, and not a giant scorpion?
That would be great. Just like a little one. We can just be like, stomp.
Mhm. But a Minotaur is always a bigger badass.
I think that a scorpion will have higher skill and a minotaur will have higher stamina.
I don't know. I think maybe a Minotaur might just have better everything.
That's true. Well, should we turn the page?
Yeah, let's fight a scorpion.
If
I
you
like how we each got one.
Yeah. If you know the solution to no crop is, enter your answer here. And if you know the solution to ruin moat, enter your answer here. If you cannot identify either, turn to 347.
Oh, I'm not sure how smart we are. Okay, go for it.
But yeah, we're
Are we
correct.
allowed to style on them and do both? Yeah. Put Minotaur in as well.
Oh.
Oh.
It's okay.
I was sort of hoping for an achievement there, but okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I think what it's asking us here is which one do we want to fight?
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna go for Scorpion, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You call out to the dwarf, telling him to send in the Scorpion, because you are ready to fight. Slowly the wooden door rises, and a huge grotesque black scorpion squeezes underneath it and enters the room. Draw your sword in readiness and prepare to fight the sinister creature with its huge pincers and deadly sting.
And cute little eyes.
Oh, they are so cute.
I'm not going to name them.
Okay.
And 10. Ooh, okay. It's fine. It's a decent start. It is great having high skill, isn't it?
It's so good.
I'm sort of curious as to the stat block of the Minotaur.
Yeah, me too.
We call up to the dwarf, send out the Minotaur! Come on!
Oh, okay. The dwarf calls down from the balcony, congratulating you on your victory. He throws the sack down into the arena and tells you to relax and gain your strength for the final part of the test. And he walks off, saying he'll return in about 10 minutes. You open the sack and find a jug of water and a cooked chicken. If you wish to eat it, turn to 363, or if you'd rather ignore the food, turn to 302.
Do we need any food? I think we're good, right? Yeah, leave it. We've got like 10 rations on us. Still.
Yeah, we've still got 9 rations left.
No, we're good, mate.
Yeah, ignore the food for now.
You can keep your poison chicken.
After about 20 minutes, the dwarf reappears on the balcony. He calls down to you, saying, "Well, I do have an Oh, sorry, I keep doing that.
Well, I do have an interesting problem on my hands. Prepare to fight your next opponent."
The wooden door rises once again, and you're surprised to see a familiar face. It's Throm. He's cut and badly bruised, but he doesn't seem to recognise you. He is clearly delirious as he staggers forward with his axe, raised to attack you. The dwarf laughs and says,
Ha 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 ha! The cobra bit him, but he has the strength of an ox and managed to carry on, even though most men would have died. Now you must fight him to decide who finally will continue in the Trial of Champions.
You shout abuse at the dwarf, protesting against the cruelty of such a contest. He merely laughs, and you have no option but to defend yourself against poor Throm.
Or from.
Oh. Despite his
Oh.
wounds, Throm is immensely strong. If you somehow manage to defeat him, turn to 379.
Wow.
Encouraging. Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay.
From strong.
Throm strong. Hey!
Oh, you. Ooh. Every time it gets me.
It makes me rage. I used to be bad for rage quitting at games, and it stirs that sensation up again.
I was surprised when a game made me rage because I'm super chill, but Mario Kart, I don't know what it is. It gets to me. Oh, hang on, quick math.
It's a draw.
Oh.
Where's the table bump now, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. We'll finish up from, have a snack in his honor.
Yeah. But eat that chicken from earlier.
Wait, hang on. We shouldn't be fighting From. From should be fighting a Minotaur, and then we should be fighting From.
Yeah!
This wasn't fair.
Exhausted by your long duel, you fall to your knees. As you stare at Throm's still body, a bitter loathing for the dwarf fills your heart. Somehow, you will avenge Throm. Engulfed in your hatred, you do not notice the dwarf enter the arena until he's standing right in front of you, a loaded crossbow aimed at your chest.
I know what you're thinking,
He says
but remember
calmly.
that only I know the way out of here. Get up, it's time for you to leave.
Once on your feet, the dwarf indicates that you should walk ahead of him. Back in the chamber, he crosses over to the northern wall and pushes against one of its stones. A door-like section of the wall springs out, opening into another crystal-lit tunnel. With his crossbow still aimed at your chest, the dwarf smiles, saying,
Good luck.
"So do we go straight into the tunnel, or do we take a punch at the dwarf?" I think we just go through the tunnel.
Yeah. Or is he just going to shoot us in the back?
That's true.
Oh, let's just carry on.
Yeah, I think we just go through the tunnel. We can avenge Throm by winning this thing. The tunnel soon divides into two. You hear a buzzing sound coming from the western branch. If you want to walk west to investigate who or what is making the noise, turn to 108. And if you'd rather turn north, go to page 14. Oh, sorry.
It's fine. I think we should wrap up at 10.
I think so too.
Investigate the noise?
I think so.
I mean, it can't be another giant fly.
Yeah, I mean, what would be the chances, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go check out the noise. There's a large panel of glass in the left-hand wall of the tunnel. Through it, you can see a bright torchlit room teeming with giant insects of every possible description. Bees, wasps, beetles, ticks, even the mites are over 6 centimeters long. The noise is threatening. In the middle of the room, a jewelled crown lies on top of a small table. What looks like a large diamond is set in the middle of the crown. So our choices are break the glass and try and snatch the crown, continue west, or return to the junction to head north.
We need that diamond, don't we?
I think we need the diamond.
What if it's fake?
Oh,
Oh, let's do it.
yeah.
The risk reward is
Let's take a quick snack.
snack. Pull one out.
Yep. Okay. Are we ready?
Mhm.
There's so many of them.
Oh, but look, it's got a picture.
That's true.
Picture means important.
You smash the glass with the hilt of your sword, making a hole big enough to climb through. Immediately the giant insects start swarming and slithering towards you. Wasting no time, you clamber into the room, grabbing one of the lit torches to defend yourself. The fire keeps most of the insects at bay, but by the time you snatched the crown and climbed back into the corridor, some will certainly have stung you. You must roll 1 die and add 2 to the total to calculate how much damage you take.
Max of 8, okay. Oh, getting serious Temple of Doom vibes.
Yeah. Ooh!
Oh. Didn't we roll max on the spikes at the beginning?
Yeah, we did. The splinters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're still alive.
Snack, please.
Snack time.
I might as well take another as well.
Yeah.
We're not in bad shape.
The giant insects do not chase you, preferring the bright light of the room they're in. You examine the crown and see with disgust that it is merely painted iron, and the diamond is just glass and totally worthless. You throw it on the ground in a rage and wonder which way to go next. You called it.
I think maybe a part of my brain sort of like half remembered that. Oh well, Weast?
I think so, we just continue past.
Mm-hmm.
Ahead in the far distance, you hear the sound of slow footsteps coming towards you. Unsure of who or what might be approaching, you look around for a place to hide. You find a large crack in the tunnel wall which lies in shadow. Do we want to stand our ground with the sword drawn, or hide in the shadows?
I don't think there's going to be a friend like From. No one could replace From.
No, I don't think so either.
Except maybe Mungo.
Mungo was a good bean.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's hide? I'm feeling hiding.
Yeah. I feel like hide's gonna be a luck roll, but
Unless you want to just stand ground. Oh,
I'm worried that it's
yeah,
gonna
you're
make
right.
I'm worried it'll make
But
us
what
like
if it's
auto
a
attack.
very powerful enemy? Oh,
My only concern about standing with our sword drawn is in case it makes us attack someone.
No, yeah. I don't think there's just random farmers wandering around here, though, are there?
Yeah, that's true. It's most likely orcs, like the Orc Enforcers or whatever they're called.
Orc forces. Yeah, let's stand our ground.
Okay. A crippled man with shackled feet shuffles into sight, carrying a wooden tray laden with bread and water. He looks tired and miserable, and quite unmoved by the sight of you, tries to walk past. Do you want to talk to him? Try to take his bread and water? Try to offer him some of our provisions?
I need those. Let's just chat to the guy.
Yeah. He looks at you warily when you tell him that you're a contestant in the Trial of Champions. You ask him what he's doing in the tunnels, and he replies rather reluctantly that he's a servant of one of the trial masters. Baron Succumbit's appointed controllers of sections of his dungeon. After chatting for a while, he admits that he would like to escape, but no one is allowed to leave the dungeon in case they reveal the secrets of its construction. He tells you that he hopes one day to bribe his way out, and that for 1 gold piece he will tell you where some treasure is hidden. So we can pay for his advice, or wish him well and continue west.
What else are we going to do with the gold?
Yeah, and we need to know where the rest of that treasure is.
Yeah, it would really ease my mind.
Yeah, let's pay for the advice. He takes your golden piece and tells you that in a northern tunnel there is a wooden chair carved in the shape of a demon bird. There's a secret panel in the arm of the chair which contains a glass phial. It's a Doppelganger Potion, if I remember right. Good luck. I hope we meet again outside these infernal tunnels. And the man shuffles off and you continue your journey west.
Okay, it's not the treasure that I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Oh well. Doppelganger Potion seems fine.
Yeah.
In the northern tunnel.
Yeah. Northern tunnel. Chair.
Sorry,
like
I know you literally just checked the notes. Does it say that in the notes?
It doesn't say the northern tunnel. What it does say is that there's a hidden panel in the wooden chair Doppelganger Potion.
Okay. Northern tunnel. Doppelganger. Gotcha.
You arrive at another junction in the tunnel. If you wish to keep heading west, turn to 43, or if you wish to turn north, turn to 24.
Well, it's got to be north, right? Got to get that potion.
I guess so, yeah. Set back in an arched alcove in the tunnel wall, you see an ornate wooden chair carved in the shape of a demon-like bird of prey. If you wish to sit in the chair, turn to 324. If you want to keep going north, turn to 188. But I don't want to sit in it. I want to get the phial out of it.
Well, let's sit in it. Come on.
Yeah, sit in the chair. Have you talked to the crippled servant of the trial masters? Yes, we have.
Oh, yes.
Remembering the old man's advice, you search the arm of the chair for a secret panel. You find an almost invisible crack in the arm, which you start to press and squeeze. Suddenly, a tiny panel springs out of the arm and you see a glass phial living in a cavity. You pick it out and read the label. Doppelganger Potion. 1 dose only. This liquid will make you assume the shape of any nearby living being. You place the strange potion in your backpack and continue north.
Weird, but okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will have a very specific use later on.
I think so. The tunnel starts to slope downwards and finally comes to an end at a deep pool enclosed by the tunnel wall. We can remember the Spirit Girl's poem. It's time to jump in.
Yeah. Yada yada. Party on, dude. Jump in the water. Gotcha.
Yeah. The words of her poem flash through your mind.
When the corridor doth meet, do not make a quick retreat.
Of course, it's here that she wants you to dive into the water. Now you must decide what to do. I mean, we dive in the water.
Yeah. It would be really dumb to not follow the dead girl's advice.
Somewhat nervously, you take a deep breath and dive into the dark pool. The northern wall does not project very far beneath the surface of the water, and you decide to take the risk and swim under it. You soon start gasping for air and are forced to swim upwards. You try not to think about the fact that you may be trapped in an old submerged tunnel and are very relieved when you surface into cool air. You're on the other side of the wall, and you can see the tunnel rising out of the water and continuing north into the distance. You wade out of the water and check the contents of your wet backpack.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. You're dismayed to find that not only are all your remaining provisions saturated and inedible, but one of the treasures you found is missing.
God, what are we gonna lose? What's in our backpack? Oh jeez.
Oh no. Game?
Oh. Can we lose the wooden mallet?
Oh, do we pick? No, I just opened up the character sheet to see what was missing, but...
Wait, sapphire and emerald eye. Okay, they're still good.
Yeah.
Jug of acid.
Iron spikes, iron key. Maybe it's broken.
I feel like you'd have to type something in, like the scorpion. Just try and turn the page. Turn to 356.
What I'll do is
No?
take a quick screenshot of this, in case it doesn't show us. Okay. Oh no, the music's not stopping.
It's okay.
There's
It's fine.
There's an opening on the left side of the tunnel wall. I feel really nervous now. You're standing at the entrance of a large cavern, from which you can hear a woman's voice crying for help. You can just make out the shape of a human figure rolling about on the floor at the back of the cavern. You can enter and investigate, or continue north.
This will be Elf Lady. Yeah, let's go see Elf Lady.
Yeah?
And what's killing her?
If it's okay, I'm gonna... No, we should do this first. I'm just thinking what to do about the noise. I'm gonna turn the music down.
You know, it's coming on 10 o'clock, and the music's bugged out. Shall we put down a bookmark
Yeah,
and call it for the night?
that seems like a good plan. Right, 356. Yeah, thank you all for joining us. Sorry about the bug at the end there. I don't know what we've lost. Hopefully it's not something we need.
And if you can remember what item didn't show up in that list, comment below.
Yeah, message it in the chat, or you could comment on our Facebook post where we were talking about the stream today. But I hope you've all had lots of fun. I certainly have.
Oh yeah.
Quite enjoying the dungeon. And yeah, we will see you.
We'll probably be back mid December.
Yeah, let me quickly check my calendar. So our slot is third Tuesday. 1, 2, 3. That's the 21st of December.
If there's no one streaming like the weeks before, we might do it earlier, but that's our general slot is the third Tuesday.
Yeah. So if we don't see you before then, we shall see you in December.
Okay.
Night,
Bye-bye.
everyone.